Good memories here, guys, and welcome back to another episode of. So, I just woke up, took my nephew to school, and I'm back. So, I thought before I actually continue with creating more content, because I have a lot of content to create for you guys, why not take you through a little story time, okay? So yeah, I'm struggling and I have a blanket here. So do you guys hydrate? And then are you guys afraid of hydrating towards the evening because maybe you feel like peeing? Just a question. Use warm water, make lukewarm, and I think I need one more sip. And yesterday I took lemon water. So today I'm just taking plain warm water. And yeah, so guys, in the previous vlog I asked you to think about what happened, and I know you guys are thinking, oh, this is my outfit. It is like a I love it. It's like a free thing, and yeah, I don't know how I could stand, but anyway, you'll see it later on. So for now, let's talk about being a pet mom. Being a pet mom comes with a lot of sacrifices and responsibilities and a little bit liabilities, but I'll tell you why. So, and this vlog that you're watching, it's me. I had acquired these kittens when they were 3 days old. Right now they're about a week and a half old. Yeah, a week and a half old. So I had gone to a little hotel outside school to take breakfast. So as I was there, I saw I had some kittens meowing somewhere around. So I was like, wow, what is that? And I had been longing so much to get pets. So this is it. Backstory. Initially, I have a friend called Winnie. Winnie, if you're watching this, thank you so much. Although I don't know if I'm a bad cat mom or I was, but I'm learning and I'll do better. So unfortunately, the kittens you sent to me at home, I had told her that I want to book kittens, so the first batch got taken away. So she immediately texted me and told me we have more kittens. I was like, how many? Two remaining. So I took the last two, and then I sent my sister to pick them for me and bring them home, and then I called my dad and they were like taking care of them. So, and in school I had these three. So how did I get these three? So when I was in that motel, I had the meowing, and then I was like, let me go and see. I asked that mama who was there, I called her mom. So I asked her, I can hear some kittens around here. Where are they? And she told me they are stray kittens, are cats that gave back to 9 kittens. Like one gave back to 9, another gave back to 6. I was like, let me see. I've been hunting for kittens all along. So I was like, let me see. So I went, and then they were all pretty, but I didn't take the sickly ones because, you know, if you take the sickly ones and they're young, like 3 days old or 2 or 1, they need their mom's colostrum. Okay, even the ones I took, they still needed their mom's colostrum, but there were so many. And then the mom was hungry, like the cat mom was hungry. So I became the new cat mom for 3. And then I went to check on later, and I found some other people also rescued. So I think I was kind of a rescue for those 3 kittens. So yeah, more power to me. So I went to a very dear friend of mine. She's called Mali Mali. Mali Mali, I know you watch this. And she sold to me the feeding bottles that you're seeing, and then I got milk from an ATM, and then I gave them. So there was a vet around Kapsabet. I inquired, and that day he'd come around school. So I inquired, like, how do I take care of a 3 days old kittens? And then he advised, and then the best advice he gave is that, like, just leave them with your mom, because they still need milk until maybe up to 2 months. And then I was like, the 9 kittens, and those 9 kittens, the mom is not feeding them because it's a stray cat and they're starving. So he was like, oh, then you're a rescue, so let's see what I can help you do. So I can't remember how long I waited. I will inquire. And then I kept them indoors. So every day I began by wrapping them around a trench coat I had been given by a friend, so that it can stay warm. And it was the warmest I had. Like, I didn't part with my hoodie, so I parted with that. And I was like, okay. So here they were training, like they could now walk, they could now see, and I love how adventurous they were. And then I would just talk to them, call them. And no, one was called Westy, another one was called Philly, and then, like, I know them. The last one is Westy, the other one is Philly, and the corner one is there was a name. Why would I even forget? It was Philly with and Milky. Yeah. So Milky had the most white patches. Westy had just one white patch on the back with a big mini. So this is Milky. The middle one is Westy. The other one is Philly. Yeah. So, like, I love them. I used to even sleep with them to keep them warm. I don't know if it's weird or what, but I mean, they were so young and they needed warmth. And apart from being 3 together, I couldn't take 1 because it would be cold, and then 2, I took just 3 for the company, and then they just looked pretty. So here they were just being adventurous, and the whole day I kept them indoors just feeding them. And then I went to the launch to do my research, so I was with them feeding them, and they're like curious, looking at the other side of that glass, that they could see the images. So I was like, let me just take a video for memories. So I kept them for memories. So the students loved them. But this is the advice I'd give students, like, do not take your pets to school. One, because this is advice was given by really amazing women, and that's what they told me. Oh, my leg. That's what they told me, like, you cannot bring pets to on campus. And imagine, I lived both on campus and off campus, so I know both experiences, but most of it I lived on campus. And at this time when I was clearing, I was, let's say, on campus, but I was not living in the dorm. I was living somewhere someone was hosting me, and then I would come to the launch to do my research. So yeah, I even had like a brush that I had recycled. so I could brush them as I was. And you see, like, I would just see every milestone, like they were afraid of coming down, and that now they were like coming. Sometimes I would give them a motivation, like take the feeding bottle and show them when they're up there, they would gain that yearning of how will I get that milk, and they come down. So it was amazing. It was amazing. I don't know. You do not love cats, I don't know why, but everyone to their own, you know. I love cats, but not cats that have not been well trained, because cats can be messy, you know, and then they can be very disgusting, like crying, meowing everywhere, and it's annoying. It's annoying. So, by the way, you guys, do you notice my face is glowing? I feel good, you know. I feel good. And then that's my research book. And then this cat was interesting. Like I was trying to wipe off its excess fur because lying with them down sometimes I didn't want. And then there was some medicine I was given called cat. It's called what? Cats. I look for that photo and then put it for fur, like for taking off the fur and making it firm to the follicles, firm to the epidermis of the cat, so they would not be carelessly falling off every other time. So they were not really shedding fur, and that's why I think even the students loved them. They would borrow them and go spend time with them, and I was like, oh, it's like giving birth, and then you have people who love your kid, and they were able to, you can even entrust them with that kid, take them, take it and bring it back in the evening. I had friends like those. And then I also had like weird friends when they were busy sleeping, I like waking them up. So this day was their first day out after spending like I think 3 weeks with them indoors. So this was the first day out. I decided, as I'm studying and because I do not bask, why not try bring them outside to see the outside. So I put them in a bucket and they're just next to me as I was still doing my research. And guys, you guys, these glasses, I imported them. They are polarized. They help me with blue rock because they're good for reading screens, and then sunlight, they are polarized. So there's a way you can bend, and then it's all black. So when you're walking under the sun, there's a way you can tilt them a little bit and the sun does not reflect too much. Did you know that the sun is the #1 aging agent? So yeah, I was there and I was really enjoying their company. You can see I took them off the bucket and put them down. So right now I'm thinking of maybe taking them to the grass and see how they'll be. But they didn't want to get far away from me. If I will go somewhere, they'd follow. So I was like, yeah, I think we've bonded. And I loved them so much. You guys, have you ever been in love with something? You know, I loved them. This cat, I think it was still afraid, and it's so like, it's like I was leaving it, but no. So it started looking for the door to get into the room, but this was so far away from my room, so I had to go. I called it, I tried calling it, but no, so I had to go and pick it. But I could see it was so afraid, and I was trying to be friendly to them as much as possible. Anyway guys, I'm progressing. This is a sweater I'm making for myself, and it's a knee length, like from here to the knee. It's a knee length. I need like 4 or 5 or even 7 of these each day its own.
Let's walk a little, walk a little, walk a little, just now.
Yeah, so when I
dog.
place them on the grass, they're like afraid, like what is this green thing that we are stepping on? They were so afraid. Like you could even see tiptoeing them. They were not as comfortable as on the floor in the room. But I think they were also excited a little bit. Like the anxiety was a mixed up for them. I think I cannot like translate their feelings, but I could see they even wanted to go back to the bucket inside at some point. Yeah, so then as I was there staring, an idea came to mind. Wait and see. Wait and see what I did. Do you guys love pets? I do. I love pets a lot. Mm. So I decided, since I'm gonna be out for quite some time, let me take the laptop to the room with them because there are monkeys around. So I had to take them with me, then again come back with them. So I took my laptop to the room and then came back so that we could actually do some kind of exercise and making them like get used to the outside environment. Because you know at some point like their poo box, I was not keeping it in the room, so I trained them. Like if they have to go outside, I go place them on the sand and then I would scratch. Imagine with my hands, I scratch and then they would just follow. And then yeah. So we came back. And then they want to go back to the inside the bucket. So this one came to me. Oh. Look at it. That's how they would be. Oh. I am so proud of myself, you guys. I'm so proud of myself. And then I don't know if I was overfeeding them because I used to feed them with the water milk, water milk, water milk. And at some point they were vaccinated and each vaccine was like 2K. So I was like, the money that I had gotten from like a small like a business I was doing at school of printing, and then so we were running. When I saw them coming to me, so they depended on me, I was like, this is an opportunity. I said, let us see and run. So they were running to me. I was so proud of myself, so proud of myself. Oh. And actually, only a few people knew that I had pets in the room. And then to some point, later on when they grew a little bit, like 2 months old, the deans were aware and that's when they summoned me. Like it was actually good for them to summon me because you can't have pets in the dorm. You can't, it's prohibited. Even for me, I knew, that's why I was hiding them. But you see, what if someone decided to say, my pet is a snake, and they actually bring it in the room? How would you guys survive? It's the same like with the cat. There's some people who have allergies of cats, pet cat fur. So you know, but mine never used to shed like that fur because I had given them. It's called Shedex. Yeah, that thing is called Shedex. Like it's a multivitamin kind of thing. Hey, we actually stayed there for like 30 minutes, but I didn't vlog the entire time. Mm, come on, come on. You guys, what kind of pet mom would you become, or what mom would you become? A plant mom or a pet mom? And what pet or what plant? I can become both. This cat, it had rain, and then it was like the pavement was so hot, so it was like, where am I stepping? And then I think it got afraid of, like, it's like I'm trying to hurt it, so it went into hiding. So they took shade after they felt the hot pavement. Some point it even started, to some point, excuse me, it even started running away, you know. So I had to sit down and be with them. They were climbing me and going down, and I would take care so that the monkeys do not come close. So that the monkeys do not come close. Imagine it was more comfortable inside there than on the grass, but in the room, it's more comfortable on the floor than inside a bucket. I don't know, but it's logical, I think. What do you think, guys? What do you think? And they wanted milk. They wanted milk. So I could overfeed them. That would take like those bottles, like 2.5 or 3 in like 18 hours. And then I was so clean. I didn't let any stench, even the poo stench. And you know, when they're this young, you have to stimulate them, like you wipe them on their genitals or whatever part, I don't know where they poo from, and then they will just pee or poo. So did you guys enjoy these good vibes? So this is the sad ending, even though I kept the best part. The ones that were home, one was called Simple, another one Snow. Snow, my sister took, and then she brought it back home. It's still existing. Snow is still there, and she's grown big. And then Simple died from internal bleeding because I don't want to say or talk about it. And then and then the other 3, after they were like 3 heading to 4 months, they were all stolen. Imagine, one by one. And then I am so much in belief that one of the, like, the students, one must have taken each, like 3 students, or at least one student who really wanted kittens must have taken them, because they didn't die. And I miss them, but I'm like, right now, you know, I got over it, but right now, and I'm talking about them, I had invested a lot, and I was like, okay. But anyways, let's give the good vibes. That when I continue with the single room tenant vlogs, I will actually get pets. I'll be a pet mom again, and maybe a plant mom as well. But for now, see you in the next vlog. That will be my first episode of the declutter vlogs. Thanks for being here, and if you like my content up to this point, please consider subscribing.